Hey everyone, Nick Kulikov here, Cascade Sotheby's International Realty. So last week I posted a video kind of talking about what is going on in the market, what's going on in the real estate market, and how we're protecting buyers and sellers during this time. And after posting that video and thinking about it for a few days, I came to the conclusion that many of you out there don't really care what's going on in the real estate market. You don't really care how the market's doing and what I'm doing to protect certain people. Many of you are really concerned about what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, how you're keeping your family healthy, how you're keeping your kids safe and occupied in this time without school, and limiting the time outside in parks and such, and the space between people. And many of you have lost your jobs. You've been laid off, or your company is not allowing you to go to work anymore, and you're worried about how you're going to pay your bills, your rent, and your mortgage. So today I wanted to share some information with you that I have available, some resources that'll be helpful to you and to any of your family members who may be affected by this, by the coronavirus financially. This would be really helpful for you if you can't pay the rent or the mortgage. I'm a member of the Federal Federal Financing and Housing Policy Committee. Say that five times fast. And I have some information here that I could share with you that can help you. So Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, if you're not familiar with them, they are more than likely the organization who is servicing your mortgage. Even though you may have got your mortgage from Wells Fargo or US Bank or a mortgage broker, more than likely your mortgage being serviced by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. And they have implemented some protocols and strategies in place to help people who have been financially affected by coronavirus. Some of which would include you won't incur late fees if you pay your mortgage late. You won't have delinquencies reported to the credit bureaus. And foreclosures and other legal proceedings will be suspended if coronavirus has really affected you in that way. So the first thing you need to do is contact your lender. The mortgage statement that you get every month, or if it's emailed to you, go through it, find the phone number, mailing address, contact them first and see what kind of programs they have in place for you as a homeowner so that you can get through this time and not have to worry about your mortgage so much. So contact them and see what they can do for you. I will also be posting a link to the Federal Housing Finance Agency website where there's some resources available for you as a homeowner where you can go through and you can even check websites like the Fannie Mae website or the Freddie Mac website to see if they are the ones who are servicing your loan. So I'll post that here. Go through it as soon as you can. Even if you're still working, if there's some inkling that you might be laid off, go through it right now, get ahead of it, and see how you can help your family financially by forbearing some of those mortgage payments. There's also help if you're a tenant. If you're a tenant, same thing. The Federal Housing Finance Agency has given landlords a similar option to help pay their mortgages, and they are only giving it to those landlords who are suspending any eviction proceedings for tenants who can't pay the rent because of coronavirus. So if you're a tenant, you're renting someplace, talk to your landlord, see what they are doing, what they could do for you during this time. They may not be aware that they have these programs available to them as landlords. So let them know, talk to them, have them contact me, and I can point them in the right direction where they can get the assistance that they need. So those are just a couple of things that you can do for if you're renting or if you own your own home to forbear some of those payments on your housing. For those who have lost their jobs or have been laid off, I know there are still organizations that are hiring. It may not be the same job that you got laid off from, but if you need something to do in order to pay the bills in the meantime, organizations such as CVS Pharmacy, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Amazon, UPS, Costco, Target, and various other organizations are hiring, and they need the help. Now, some of these organizations may have held off on it now since a lot of the states we live in are in more of a lockdown and there's less traffic going to those stores. But still, it's worth to check out some of those organizations and see if they're hiring. There was a post by Dave Ramsey that I'll share where it had a list of all those companies, and so you can take a look. I know I checked out the CVS Pharmacy one just to see what's going on over there, and they have jobs all over the country, and they're still hiring. So I'll post that here as well so that you have that as a resource. That's all I have for you today. Just wanted to share a couple of things. It's a tough time for everyone, and just want to be a resource for all of you out there. It looks bleak, but I'm positive that we'll get out of this soon, and we will. Where we are a very strong country. People are resilient, so we'll get through this. We'll have one heck of a celebration when we're done, and so I'm looking forward to that day, and hope it comes sooner rather than later. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, message me, call, text, email, Instagram, whatever. Send me a message if you have any questions. I'll be happy to help and point you in the right direction, whichever way you need. So have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of the week as much as you can, and we'll talk to you again soon.